Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and this is another episode of VHS Rewind, where today I'm going to share with you my old ex-rental of the classic Secret Rivals. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So this video, I absolutely remember exactly where I picked it up. £3, top of Bloomfield Road. This little video store that sat on the corner of this roundabout. I mean, I tortured these people in giving me titles so much. So much. And I was really saddened when they closed down because it was a wee bit of a hidden gem. But they had a great selection of martial arts and kung fu movies. And one such movie was The Secret Rivals, a movie that I knew nothing about at this age. I was maybe 14 or 15 years of age, and this cover itself doesn't really say pick me up. It's a very shit design. It's just not worthy, and on the back the pictures are so blurred and out of focus. There's really nothing appealing about this whatsoever, but I was on the mission to own the largest kung fu movie collection in Northern Ireland. I think I've got there. But this, I was like, look, give me it. It's £3, I'll take it. I didn't know who anyone was that starred in it until really I recognised faces further down the line there. But of course, it is one of Ng See Yuen's finest and from Seasonal Films. And today, why it hasn't been put out there on Blu-ray along with its incredible sequel is beyond me. But this movie, I watched religiously. I got home after picking it up, didn't know what to expect, as I say, popped it in, hooked. Wow, what a movie. Watched it again and so on. Now, today, researching this and checking it out again there, wonderful picture quality. I have to say, not disappointing after all these years. So what was that, 30 something years ago? Coming for, what am I coming? 48, so... So yes, just over 30 years ago, my god, and it's still held up. Now Tamil Video also put out a couple of other titles, and one such video was The Fighting of Shaolin Monks, which I also picked up because I was quite happy, even though the covers were shite, I was quite happy with this, and I realised these are actually very good movies wrapped up in very bad packaging. And I got The Fighting of Shaolin Monks, which I have since lost, got rid of, binned, whatever. I don't know why. I would love to have my hands back on that video though, just for nostalgic purposes, obviously, because I have a problem. But Tamil Video clearly didn't hire anyone to do their designs. It's a very badly done cover for such an incredible movie. Now, of course, granted, back then when they released it, and I feel that this was released around perhaps the mid-80s, maybe mid to late 80s. I picked it up, would have been around 1992, 93. But there's no date on this to say when it came out. Packed with explosive action, guaranteed to give you the biggest kick of your life. Very true. It is incredible. But there's nothing. This is the third title, as it's noticed here. The third title on the Tamil Video label. So I would be keen to see what the other ones were of their collection. I should Google it really to find out there. On the front, you've got John Liu and Hwang Jang Lee jumping up. And of course, it also stars Wong Tai, who I love. But yeah, from Ng See Yuen and Seasonal Films, it is one of the best and one of the most classic kung fu movies in my eyes. But this was my first watch of it, my first impression of it, and I was very happy. So inside, as you can see on the cassette and on the sticker, I have signed my name, and this obviously came at a period when I had quite a few VHS titles in my collection, and I was signing them because people were stealing them, or people were borrowing them and not bringing them back. So when I went to their house and I could find my movies with my name on it, then no excuse, but they had to give it back. So yeah, I used to sign the cassette, but I also signed the inside of the cover, which I will slip out now. And I haven't signed this one, so it's made me out to be a liar. Clearly this was very early stage because it got to the point where I would also sign inside here. But yes, look at this spread out. I mean, it's awful. You would not, if you weren't aware of what this movie really was and who was in it, you wouldn't pick it up really. I mean, it looks terrible. Pray death comes swiftly. And it's such an incredible movie, but what a god-awful design. And I don't know if you're managing to pick up those awful awfully blurred pictures in the background there, but still, I mean, one for me that is just a gem to have, and a movie that again deserves to be restored. A 4K restoration actually would be incredible. But yeah, this video for me definitely brings back a lot of memories, and it made me very happy when I watched it, because don't forget, at that stage, video was all we had. We had nothing else really to compare it to. The DVD market hadn't come in. It would be probably another 7 to 8 years before the DVD market really came in there. And Laserdisc really hadn't hit Northern Ireland big, if I'm being honest. So videos, that was it. That's all I had to watch. So in terms of the quality, for me, as long as I didn't have to hit the auto tracking and have a snowy picture, it did the job. And still today, after all these years, this looks fantastic. But anyway, Secret Rivals from Tamo Video, a rough looking gem in my video collection. This has been another episode of VHS Rewind. Thank you so much for watching and all your continued support. Until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.